What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. People, in today's video, we want to discuss the 5 reasons why you should not support local or small businesses. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Hello. People, number one, if you are in certain spaces for certain industries, right, you will realize that there's a certain standard that small business owners have that just becomes normal or normalized across the board. And this cannot be the norm, and it cannot be business as usual. Now, what am I talking about? If you own a big property, and for example, if you have lawn and grass, and then you hire these small entrepreneurs, loan care loan care individuals, right, who operate independently, right, and they do not have a registered business and they do not have policy. They just operate with grass cutting machines and lawn care machines, and they just come and they cut and they go, right, and they charge as cheap as possible, 50 rand, 80 rand, 100 rand. I don't know in dollars. That's like about what, I don't know, $10, I think. I don't know, $1, no, $10, $15, I think, to cut your grass, to cut your lawn, right? But now here's the thing, right? What I've noticed is that these people, meanwhile, in the beginning, right? And it's all about integrity, all about the business, and it's all about doing the job. And I totally get it. But then as time goes on, right? These people tend to just chase the bag, chase the money, because now they have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 households to do. So they rush these jobs, right? So they do incomplete work and they leave most customers, if not all customers, dissatisfied. Now, you may take the idea that you want to support local, which is a good thing. At the same time, there are people who only support small businesses because they don't want to pay large amounts of money while expecting first class quality service. See, now that's where the conflict is right there. If you're paying someone 80 rand, something close to, I don't know, $5, I don't know, whatever it is in dollars, whatever, times 20, times whatever, 5 to $8 to cut your lawn, your grass, or whatever. Are you expecting first class, top level, top notch service? Because what's happening is these people are coming to work in your property. They're coming drunk, most of them. A lot of them use the money just to buy alcohol. Obviously, buy food, depending. Not everyone is the same. Some don't even have good, clean hygiene. Some don't even do what is expected of them. Some don't even finish the job. Some don't even clean properly. Some don't even do whatever they need to do. Some don't even fulfill the promises that they said they would fulfill. I've seen this happening quite a few times. So let's speak from a customer's point of view first. Most people don't think grass cutting is a profession that can be taken seriously. To them, it's just a chore. Anybody can do it. Cutting grass is not an important thing. It doesn't move the economy. It doesn't move their household. It doesn't affect their bank balances. It doesn't change the price of eggs, for example, right? Until your grass or your lawn becomes so, it's unkept, it becomes so, I don't know, engrossing, and then you seek the professional advice or guidance of a lawn cutter, a grass cutter, a landscaper, a this, right? So professional landscaping companies that also do lawn care and grass cutting, right? They have policies in place. They have minimum and maximum protocols that they follow, and they have turnaround times, and they have guarantees, and they have all these things that they have, right? As a professional company should, right? And that's why they charge your 700 rand, your 1,000 rand, your 800 rand, 900 rand per hour, right? Some charge per project, per yard, per whatever holding you have, right? But here's the thing: a lot of these companies tend to go for the higher end, the higher the higher end clients, right? High end clients, right? So these are the clients that are willing to pay in the thousands for the service, right? As compared to the normal everyday people that can only afford a few hundred or less than the hundreds, right? And most middle to lower income don't even want to pay 100 and something plus. No, they don't. Let's be honest, they don't want to pay that, right? Everybody wants to save, but everybody wants to get the best quality. See there now. So professional law care services can charge anywhere from about, I think, 500 rand going up an hour, and more, right? And most middle income people can afford it, but don't want to, because you see the type of cars they drive, even though we know it's all on credit and all that. But they can. And yard services, garden cleaning services is not an everyday thing. It's like once a month thing, sometimes twice a month, right? So most people who live in these middle household incomes, they can afford this service, even if it's once a month, right? But still, they want to penny pinch, and they don't want to pay more because they just think it's a low end type of a service. It's not a need until the need arises. Okay, so why am I saying let's not support small businesses? Okay, number one, these guys you see walking around with these brush cutters or weed eaters, like you say, they do not have professional etiquette. Number one, let's start there. They come because of the money. They're not there to provide an experience, the one that you can write home to say like, wow. And mind you, it's not all of them. You can, I think we can count on your fingers, on like on one hand, the one you'll say like, oh, that guy, he does a great job, and that guy, he comes sober, and that guy, he's clean, and that guy, he does a magnificent job, right? The majority of the time, people are complaining about the type of service they're receiving from these individual small business grass cutting guys, lawn care service guys, right? Because they're in and out, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 1 minute, and they're gone. A job that would normally take roughly about, I don't know, an hour or two, they do it within 30 minutes because they need to rush to the next job. And that's shocking, right? Especially if you paid. But then if you paid money, it's hard. It doesn't matter how much you paid. The mere fact that you paid money and then you watching your yard almost look the same as it did before you actually paid is heartbreaking. So there are people in certain areas who are looking and searching for the right lawn care guys, the right grass cutting guys, because the ones that are currently serving their market or their areas are like seriously not really business minded or customer focused or customer service focused. They just focus on getting the next 100 rand, 80 rand, whatever little monies that are being offered. And I truly understand the frustration from the loan cutting guy side that you're only paying 60 rand and then you want me to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? And the customer client also forgets that the machine needs servicing, the machine needs petrol, the machine needs two-stroke oil, and these things cost money. So if he does only one client a month or a week, that's just 80 rand or 100 rand. That's not even enough to buy the two-stroke oil that's needed to go into the machine. That money is not even enough to service the machine. So therefore, it's like in China. If you come with 100 rand to China or $100 in China, don't expect a lot of goods out of that $100. But if you're going to go with $1 million to China, you can expect quality and a lot of quality goods out of that money. And this is the law of demand and supply. From a customer's perspective, if you can afford to pay for quality service, go that route. Pay for the quality. What you're actually paying for is actually a peace of mind. And most people, they don't see it that way. They just see lawn care or grass cutting as a mere inconvenience to their daily lives. They don't see it as an aesthetic to their livelihood, to the way they live, to their house, to the way. Do you know what I'm saying? If you go to the high end clients, people that actually take care of their gardens, the lawn, you will realize that these people actually have a passion for where they live, for where they stay. The aesthetic when people walk in what they see, and how they perceive, they actually take care of the flowers, the grass, the lawn, the gardening, everything, the rockery. You talk about it. They want things to be tip top. It's not because they have the money, it's because they have the passion for their property. Most middle income people don't even care about the yard. They just care about the house and they care about their cars. That is why they're willing to pay people low end money just so that the grass looks flat and they don't really care about the rest. Now, true to form, as I'm saying to you, do not support why you should not support local. One, they do not care about your property because you're paying peanuts, so they also don't care. Two, they do not care about providing any sort of guarantees. Whatever they mess up, they don't come back in with a fix correction type of a policy. It's you paid, that's what we did, we gone. Right? Some don't even notify you when they're leaving. They just boop, they're gone once they get the money. Second thing, these people are so unprofessional, unreliable, and these people even tend to steal from properties. So you should be aware about these small businesses that you think you are supporting. Because these small people that you think you're supporting, especially in this lawn care business, in this landscaping business, they're not there to, they're not there for client customer satisfaction. They're there for their own agendas. And trust me, like I said to you, not all of them are like this, but I'm telling you, a good majority are. So the next time you hire a small business owner in the lawn care and landscaping business, you got to make damn sure that person comes highly recommended. And another thing, most clients in the middle to lower income bracket do not want to pay for quality stuff. Really, they don't. Honestly, they just don't because they don't see the quality or the value or the need to pay such big monies for such a no value or low value item. But what they fail to realize is that once you've hit the ceiling of more than five, six different low loan care people, individuals who just keep disappointing you and you really love your loan, you really care for your loan, you will realize that not only are you wasting money, but you are also going to bed having sleepless nights. And it's so frustrating if you love your property, right? And the people you hire don't care about your property, do half jobs, you know? And there's just no care from their end about correcting the mistakes that they made, you know? I've come across people who are so frustrated with their service providers when it comes to the yard cleaning services, right? That they just wish they could find a person who's as professional as the professional companies are, but way cheaper, right? That is what most people just want. Those that actually love their properties. And here's the funny thing, right? You spend millions on buying your property through the bank. Most people don't have cash to buy, right? And for some reason, you're thinking that part of that $1 million property is just a useless piece of property to you. That's how most people value this property. It's like lawn care, grass cutting is like the last thing on their mind. It's like, but when it's time to sell the property, now they want to jump around and try and make it look all nice. Do you not, when you're buying this old property, do you not, were you not thinking that you should actually have the entire property in tip top condition the whole time that you're living in it? Or do you only prefer having it in tip-top condition when you're about to sell it? That's the whole point. That's my whole thing. So this video was specifically aimed at the loan care industry because I've heard now a lot of people complaining about the service providers in the landscaping and lawn care industries, and they're just so frustrated with these small service providers. The guys walking around with these machines, just two guys or one guy, and people. Lawn care business is not just a side inconvenience. It's a part of your life. It's a part of who you are. When people walk past your property and they see your lawn or your grass looking like it looks like part of a botanical garden, and then all of a sudden they look and it looks like the Amazon jungle. It's a reflection on you, of who you are, of what you are like. So always ask yourself one question: is that who I really am? Unkept, don't care, don't seem to be bothered type of a person. And that reflects in your yard, in your property. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Hello.